Hi, welcome to Wright Farms. My first attempt in this video, I said welcome to Kinfolk Farms, which technically we are at Kinfolk Farms, but this is Wright Farms channel, so welcome to Wright Farms. It feels really good out today. You can't tell. It's been really cold here the past couple of days, and today feels nice, and it was really warm actually earlier. Right now it's a little cool and really windy, but it's really beautiful. You can't tell hardly in the camera. But today we're gonna use our Instant Pot, and I don't know if you can hear the wind. The wind is coming right now. I wish you could. I don't know if you all can tell. Can you hear it? Anyways, super windy. But yeah, today we're gonna make bone broth from our chickens that we raised last year. So stick around and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I got my Instant Pot right here. I got it this last Black Friday, and I've only used it a handful of times. I used it once to boil eggs, which were really good. I used it to make rice one time, which was fine. I think I just need to kind of work out the kinks with that one. And last night I made a dinner, a really good like chicken and rice dinner, and it turned out really good. But anyways, what I'm getting at is I'm still getting used to it. I've only done a few things, so this will be the first time I've made bone broth in it. I've made bone broth in the Crock-Pot before with our chicken bones, and it's always turned out really good, and we can it and we use it in tons of stuff, soups, and we boil rice or quinoa in it, and her meat dishes. We've used it a ton. Actually, we went through it much faster than I was expecting. I made a ton of it a few months ago, and we went through it so fast, and now just this last weekend we completely ran out, and so I'm finally gonna make some more, so we can try to restock up on that. And so, just yesterday, we used the Crock-Pot to cook up a couple of chickens. I shredded one right here that we're going to use for lunch. I think we're going to use some for dinner tonight and lunches for the rest of the week. And so, I didn't cook the chickens in the Insta-Pot because I was making our dinner last night, but, she's watching TV. She's in the living room. Say hi.
Hi.
I'm making a video.
Okay, what? I'm not in the living room now.
Go check on the couch. She's on the couch. Go check on the couch.
Okay.
Okay. So anyways, so now I shredded the chicken. I got all the meat off the bones, and I have them in the Insta-Pot. And I'm gonna show you what we do from there. Hey, tell me, do you think bone broth sounds yummy?
I think bone broth is yucky.
Yucky? Have you had it before?
No.
Okay, say bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I have the bones in there. I think I already showed you that. But one trick or a tip for doing this is you're gonna want to put some stuff in there to flavor it. So what I do randomly when I'm making dinners, if I have extra onion peels or onions that are gonna go bad, like just like a half an onion, or like I have the end of a big thing of celery, and I think I mostly have onions in this, but I just throw them in a Ziploc bag and throw them in the freezer, and then when I'm ready to make my bone broth, I pull it out and I throw everything in there. So it just kind of makes things a little easier. I have sweet onion in here, I have some red onion, just from making different things. It just helps flavor it. Makes it a little better. Puts more different nutrients in it. Yeah, but I got the end of a celery stalk. I have some extra garlic just lying around that we're not doing anything with, so I'm gonna throw a couple cloves of garlic in there. I'm gonna throw a couple of bay leaves. Just throw like 2 bay leaves. About a tablespoon or so of whole peppercorns, whole black peppercorns. And then one of the keys is apple cider vinegar with the mother. And I have some organic kind, but I think as long as you have the mother, it's good. But the apple cider vinegar is going to help the bones to break down better and release all their nutrients into the broth. So about, I don't know, a tablespoon or so of this. I just splash it in. I'm not great at measuring things. So then I'm gonna fill it up with some water. Sorry. Then I'm gonna fill it up with some water. When you hear something hilarious, there's a sticker on one of my onions. So let's take that off. I don't know. So I filled it about 2/3 full of water, and then I don't know if you can see in there, but I forgot to mention that I like to add some carrots too. So I broke up a couple carrots and threw them in there. You can obviously do this in the Crock-Pot too. That's how I've always done it. This is my first time doing the Insta-Pot, so we're gonna cross our fingers here. But you can do it in the Crock-Pot. The key is the longer you cook it, the better, because it helps break everything down. So when I've done it in the Crock-Pot before, I've done it for 24 hours before, I believe. I like to try to at least do it for 24 hours. But for the Insta-Pot, we're going to do it for like 2 hours. So, let's see. Hold on, I'm going to do this another angle. Okay, bear with me. So we're going to press, I'm going to do manual, and I'm going to do it all the way for 120 minutes. So 2 hours, we're going to let this cook. Let's hope this turns out well. Okay. Awesome. It's going, so I'll be back in 2 hours to check on it. I wanted to come back out here because it feels so good outside before it starts raining. So what I was going to mention was, if you don't know why you would make bone broth, it's got a lot of nutrients in it, and it's really good for your gut health, your joint health. It is good for your hair and your skin and your nails. It's got a lot of collagen in it. It supposedly helps you sleep better. And there's other stuff that helps support your immunity. I'm not an expert in all this. This is all stuff I've kind of read, so I'll link in the description. I'll put some articles of reasons why it's good for you and things that it does, so that you can reference that. Okay, so it's like 3 hours later. I let it go for the 2 hours that it was supposed to, and then got caught up in, dinner and bedtime routine, getting the kids to bed. So it sat and naturally released its pressure for a little over an hour, which I was planning on venting it, but like I said, I got caught up in everything. But I'm thinking it was good that it did it naturally, because I went, which I forgot to mention when I first started when I turned it on, that it was supposed to be set to sealed, which that's how ours does it. And then when it's done cooking, most things you can quick vent it, and you can switch it to the quick vent and all the steam will come out. But I'm thinking it was good that I let it naturally release for so long, because once I did vent it, there was some liquid that came out. Not a lot, because there wasn't a lot of pressure left. But I'm thinking there would have been a ton if I had vented it right away. Or maybe I could throw a towel over it, I don't know. But it probably would have made a mess. Like I said, this is my first time doing it in this spot. So I'm actually glad it worked out that way. So I'm going to open it up. Ooh, I'm making a mess now. And there it is. It doesn't look pretty, but that's what it is. I can see all the fat and stuff in there. And I'm just gonna strain that. Okay, so I got it all strained, all the bones and veggies and everything out. And now I'll just probably ladle them into some mason jars and put them in the fridge, and tomorrow I'll scrape the fat off that comes to the top, and then I'll get it canned up so we can have some extra cans in the pantry for whatever I need it for. You can use it just like regular chicken broth you get from the grocery store, but this we at least know exactly what's in it. We know the chickens that it came from and how they were raised, and so it's really nice to be able to have that assurity to know how good it is for us. And so yeah, I did pour myself a small mug. I don't do that a lot, but every now and then when I cook it, I'll try it. So it tastes good. It's a little fatty right now, but I mean it's kind of comforting and warm. But thank you so much for watching. If you made it through this whole video, I really appreciate it. If you like it, if you want more videos like this, then leave me a comment, let me know what you think, what you'd like to see. If you want to see me try out some more stuff in the Insta-Pot, just let me know. I'm happy to finally make my first video for Wright Farms. So anyways, thank you for watching. Bye. I'll also mention that, what am I going to mention? I don't know.